Hey guys, welcome to the fourth video in my Patterson Family Home Speed Build series. Today we are focusing on the bathrooms, and we start with the first floor bathroom, which is technically a half bath, but I placed it in such a large room that you'll see that I decided to make it a bit of a combination bathroom and utility room. I wanted to make sure that I utilized as many packs as possible in this build. For some reason, I just like the way that gameplay is when you have as many realistic options as possible, so I wanted to add Laundry Day. And since Laundry Day is a stuff pack, I feel like it's more easily obtainable than some of the expansions and stuff, so I wanted to make sure to use it. And I was going to put in something like a countertop for The Sims to fold laundry on or whatever to make it look like that, but I decided against it in the end because nothing really fit in there. And I also didn't want the utility part to be the main part of the bathroom. I don't know. It turns out really nice though, and I like the way that it looks in the end. So if you like that, make sure you like the video. If you like the way that I do this, then like the video. I would really appreciate it. Okay, right now I was just messing with some different camera options. I don't do this very much, but I figure with these smaller spaces, I want to make sure that everything fits really well in the space. So I was playing with the camera lens, the lens angles and everything to make sure that I was fitting everything appropriately in the bathroom so that everything worked and all of that. I tried to clutter up bathrooms as much as possible, but with downstairs bathrooms or with like half baths, I don't do it as often or as much because I don't think, in my experience, I've lived in one house that had a half bath downstairs, and we tried to make it as simple as possible because we didn't really want to deal with all of the upkeep around it, but we wanted it to be comfortable enough, I guess, for people to use. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense, but I think that making this room a combination laundry room and bathroom was the best way to utilize this space because there is a decent amount of space in here. I could have originally set the floor plan so that the living room was larger, but I felt like when I was building it, the rooms that I have are kind of symmetrical, and I feel like that would have been kind of true to the way that the house was built if it were real. So basically what I'm getting at, I guess, is that this would have been how it would have been set up originally if it were a real house in a real Victorian style house in a neighborhood in the early 1900s or whenever this would have been made. In my imagination, the downstairs bathroom would have been something like a combination like butler's room or something like that. Not that I'm thinking that this household would be bougie enough to have butlers, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's where all of the cleaning supplies would have been, and maybe a pantry and things like that, but that's not really necessary for this current family, so they decided to put laundry stuff in there and to make sure that they had a bathroom. And I don't know, I do really like the way that it ends up turning out. I get a little distracted by the layout in the master bedroom, but it works out. I really wanted there to be a bathroom in the master bedroom. I didn't leave a lot of space for it though, which I think it turned out okay. So I feel like it's still a luxury for people to have a bathroom in their bedroom or to have access to a bathroom without having to go through another door. So I don't think that the size of it really matters, especially since all of the Sims and the gameplay the very little amount of gameplay that I've done on this household, like to use the parents' bathroom for some reason, even though there's this bathroom, this shared bathroom on the floor that is gigantic and beautiful, and I love it. I didn't go overboard on this build. I really wanted things to feel like, I wanted it to kind of have that feeling where the kids maybe fight over the bathroom or something, but the mom and dad have made sure that they have created a system that is better than maybe it once was. I don't know. Also, I had real ambitions of getting a really nice tub in here, but then I thought, no, if I were to do that, if anybody was going to have a gigantic tub, it should have been the master bedroom, and there's no room for it, so it's going to be a bathtub that kind of makes sense and is practical instead of extra. Also, they're getting ready for their next kid. They're pregnant with a baby, so they needed that little toddler toilet so that they can potty train in a couple of months. I guess it'd be more than a couple of months in real life, but you know, 3 sim days, they're gonna have to start potty training. Does anybody else have this happen where they're cluttering up one room and they find something that they wanted to use in another room, so they have to go back and forth and back and forth? Because I feel like that happens to me all the time. Not complaining, like, I'm just happy with the way that everything turned out, so it wasn't a big deal to me, but I always get really excited when I come across something like the broom set or something that I'm like, oh yeah, that could go downstairs. I'm gonna go ahead and place it right now and get distracted so that I don't forget about it later. But it worked out. I feel like recently EA has added some really good clutter stuff for bathrooms, and I can appreciate that. I definitely like to clutter up the countertops in my bathroom, so I feel like it's true to me, true to my personality. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I'm just so used to putting artwork in that it felt weird not having something on any of the walls in that bathroom. So I decided to put a little painting just to add some interest, some visual interest. Even though that's not the place where I like to focus my attention when it comes to artwork. Like, this video is super short because bathrooms are super easy for me to decorate because you have items that you are supposed to have in a bathroom. It's really straightforward. Like in living rooms or whatever, you can have, you know, you could have a piano, or you could have a desk, or whatever else that can also go in other rooms, but you get to make all of these decisions. But in a bathroom, you kind of have to have a toilet, and you kind of have to have a sink, and then you get to choose whether or not you want a shower or a bathtub or what have you. So I really like that happens, because it's just so much easier to build. Like, it's so much easier to decorate, for sure. So easy, in fact, that this video is almost over. And if you made it to the end, I really appreciate you watching. If you would like to keep up with this series, please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Plum Bob's Girlfriend on all of them. If you also would like to like this video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that as well. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.